long road. I'm 56 years old, and the last time we won anything in this city in football, I was 8 years old. So, yeah, it's been a lot of disappointment. You know, I think it's with any sporting professional teams. The fans, you invest a lot of emotion in a season, you know.
All right, I understand that. I understand that. But what did you really call to say, sir? I mean,
I wanted to call to say that Kansas City Chiefs are going to win this game. This is finally our year.
All right, why?
Patrick Mahomes is a once in a several generational arm talent, and that I just don't think, like you said, I just don't think New England has what it takes to beat them, to get over that hump.
Well, first, I'll stop right there. First of all, I didn't say New England doesn't have what it takes to beat them. I think they have what it takes to beat them. I just don't know. I'm just going with Kansas City because I think Mahomes is that great, and I'm rooting for Andy Reid. But let me ask you this question. How much pressure is on Andy Reid in your mind, a coach in his 20th season in the National Football League, that a Super Bowl championship pretty much is the only thing that has escaped his illustrious career? Tell me what you think about the pressure that's on Andy Reid's shoulders this weekend.
I think there's a ton of pressure. I think there's a whole pressure of a whole city on him. I think this is a great sports town. I mean, just a couple of years ago, we had 2 World Series back-to-back, MLS Cup, but I think this is a football city overall. And I think all the pressure in the world's on Andy to win this.
All right.
It's heartbreak in football year after year that I think Andy's got the weight of, not just the weight of the city, but the weight of the world on his shoulders in this game.
All right. Thank you so much, Troy. I appreciate the call, man, and good luck to you. I'm a guy that, listen, man, y'all, I love me some Travis Kelce. I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of years ago. We've kept in touch ever since. I'm a huge fan of his, and especially I love his decision making. If y'all saw his women, you would know what I'm talking about. His decision making is impeccable. Let me just say that. But he also happens to be the best tight end in football right now. And Tyreek Hill, John, JC, everybody, Tyreek Hill's a superstar. Tyreek Hill is a superstar. I mean, can you think of you look at all the receivers in the National Football League. Tell me how Tyreek Hill doesn't belong in that conversation. As cat quick as he is. This brother's special, man. He is special. So it's going to be real interesting to see, but I definitely believe there's a lot of pressure on Andy Reid, no doubt about that. Sam, you're live with Stephen A. Talk to me.
Stephen, what's going on, bro?
I'm good. What's up?
So, the 33% chance of the Patriots winning the game, am I right?
33. I don't know about that number. I haven't seen that number.
Somewhere.
Okay, I haven't seen the number. I haven't seen the number, but go ahead.
Okay. So, Deflategate 2, Stephen, what are the chances then?
What are you talking about, Deflategate 2? What are you talking about?
Is Tom Brady going to deflate the footballs again?
Okay, first of all, here it is. It says FPI chance to win the game. The Chiefs are at 67%, according to ESPN. The poll that ESPN did, and the Patriots are at 33%. That's my first time seeing it. Thank you for informing me. Secondly, can you do me a favor? Don't tarnish it like that. Deflategate is Deflategate. It was from years ago. Let's stick to right now. Tom Brady served a 4-game suspension, went to the courts, fought with the league and Roger Goodell and all of this other stuff. We got plenty of time to talk about that if you want to in the aftermath. Can you just look at this game on its merit and tell me who you think's going to win and why?
All right. So who do you think has the edge? You think Brady or Mahomes, the young guy?
I think Brady has the edge because of his experience. I think Mahomes does have other requisite weapons, however. This is his first day on the big stage. I'm not doubting him by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm going to tell you the biggest reason why I think Brady has an edge. His experience and the defense he's going against. It's not like he's going against a Ravens defense or a Chicago Bears defense. This is a Kansas City Chiefs defense that's been suspect all year long, and that's the problem with it. Now, Eric Berry comes back from that heel injury. He's only played 2 games this year. I got to wonder what you're going to get from him, what level of production you're going to peel from him. There's no doubt about that. But what I'm saying is that that is the difference between football and basketball. Like, for example, if you're asking me about a play in basketball, right? Right, Sam?
Yeah.
They're on a court against each other. So we going directly against each other. The difference is in football, Tom Brady gets to go against Kansas City's defense, while Patrick Mahomes gets to go against the Patriots' defense. So it's not mano a mano, and it's not always an equal playing field because some defenses are better than others. When I saw Kevin Durant go against LeBron in the finals, I saw LeBron average a triple-double and average 30 with a triple-double. I saw Kevin Durant average 35 and 8. I saw Kevin Durant literally pull up for threes in LeBron's face and was like, let's go, let's go. And LeBron responded in kind. So if I got that kind of matchup going on, if I got Russell Westbrook going up against Steph Curry, if I got Steph Curry going up against Kyrie Irving, all right, I'm down with that. But the problem is in football, we'll often compare the quarterbacks, but Tom Brady doesn't have to go against the same level of duress that Patrick Mahomes has to go against when you're looking at the two teams defensively. Now, last week it seems even keel because the Chiefs' defense that showed up against the Colts was big time. Now, if that defense shows up, then Tom Brady's got some problems. But what if it's not? What if it's the same defense that was like 27th against the run or second to last against the pass? Well, then guess what? It's a little bit different, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that.
And that's all I'm coming from. So I don't look at it that way. Tom Brady's got to go against one team. Patrick Mahomes has to go against another. And Patrick Mahomes not only has to go against the personnel on the experienced squad of the New England Patriots, he also has to go against Bill Belichick. Whereas Tom Brady don't have to do that. He's going up against Sutton and a defense that's been porous the last 2 years. So I would give Tom Brady the edge.
You give Brady the edge.
But I'm still picking the Chiefs because I still think that they have the talent to overcome the disadvantage. But Tom Brady is definitely at an advantage.
I would agree with that, man.
All right. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Let's go to Kevin in Houston. You're live with Stephen A. What's up, man?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Stephen A. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Talk to me.
Hey, okay. So I have a quick question. So I'm a Steelers fan. I'm kind of a little bit, worried, and at the same time, I'm trying to figure out if the Antonio Brown trade does happen, how does that affect our franchise? Because from last season, you're already dealing with the Le'Veon Bell thing. So this is like kind of a back-to-back situation.
Well, let me tell you, as a Steelers fan, let me tell you something that annoys me. And you know who I blame? I blame all you damn Steelers fans out there. Hell with all of this stuff that we ain't got to hug, sing kumbaya with one another. Look, man, at some point in time, it's about whether or not you can and are willing to ball. I understand what the Rooney's all about. I understand what they're made of. I know it's the standard. They're a gold standard organization, first class all the way. Only 3 coaches in the history of the franchise, Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and now to Mike Tomlin. I get all of that. And I understand that Antonio Brown wasn't perfect. I think he owes Mike Tomlin an apology. And oh, by the way, I would add Emmanuel Sanders to that mix as well, because Emmanuel Sanders that showed up on the NFL Network this past weekend did nothing but defend Antonio Brown. He didn't deserve that kind of petulant response from Antonio Brown. But I also understand where Antonio Brown is coming from because he's incredibly frustrated. Because he's been frustrated all season long, particularly with Big Ben, who no one seems to mention. And I'm not taking sides here. I'm simply saying Ben Roethlisberger going into the sunset of a non-playoff season, leaving all the talking to everybody else, acting all quiet like he's an innocent bystander in all of this. He needs to speak up because Antonio Brown is taking a lot of hit. And I'm not sure that Ben Roethlisberger doesn't have some culpability in all of that. Either way you slice it, when you are the Pittsburgh Steelers and you have elite talent like Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, you work that out, particularly when y'all haven't brought it together enough to capture a championship yet. Figure it out. That's my belief. But what do I know? What do I know? Appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Steelers President Rooney says no trade talks involving Antonio Brown as of yet. Hopefully they will work it out. 888-SAY-ESPN. That's 888-729-3776. If you missed my opening segment, don't worry about it. You can listen to the podcast on your schedule on demand. Brought to you by the new Capital One Saver Card. Earn 4% cash back on dining and entertainment, 2% at grocery stores, and 1% on all other purchases. Hey, what's in your wallet? Stephen A. Smith Show, ESPN Radio, ESPN News. Back with more of your calls in a minute before Louis Riddick comes on to start hour number 2 right here with Stephen A. ESPN Radio, ESPN News. Whether it's monthly challenge to meet your goals, a training program for your next race, or setting a new personal best,